Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. And it's Cucurella. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's onto this. He's found some space. Spread to the right. Big chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cruyff with the short one. And here's Cruyff. And that's aimed into the middle. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Lahm. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of...
He's had a shot! In he goes again! Desailly, very much a man of this moment. And he's decided to go for it. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's in on goal. Roberto Carlos delivers. Tries to get it clear. Oh, they can break here. Cucurella. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Seedorf. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cucurella puts the ball in. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Brugge have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And the pass is intercepted. Kompany promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos delivers the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Arsenal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella is always looking to play quality balls. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Mbappe. And that is well cleared. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
Arsenal
allowed in the
just
areas
ahead
shown on
then
this map.
as we
Thank you
reach
very much for your
45 minutes.
cooperation.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So we're underway for the second half. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Cucurella kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cucurella. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender. He's having a pop! Oh, cracking effort.
Fernandez certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Vieira. Now it's Seedorf. And this is Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. Desailly gets across to intercept that. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field.
It's their second
21,
corner of the game.
Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Bale. Substitutions taking
Bale
place.
goes short. Now it's Bale. Bale going face to face with his great... He'll try from distance! And that was nowhere near his best. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that's another good win of the ball. teams still separated by the game's only goal. And here's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Fernandez. Number 9, Cristiano
And it's Cucurella.
Ronaldo.
And here's
Number
Suarez.
13,
And he's going for
Mbappe.
goal!
Number 8,
Nearly, but not quite.
Suarez has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
number 11.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Not a hint of offside here.
Messi.
Shot could be on.
Substitution.
Bruges needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez with the cross. And a header! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Lahm
Coming
coming
on
on
the
to
field
a
is
rapturous reception.
number
It is the
16.
moment we've all waited for.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least...
Bullets! And another try! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Haaland gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Cristiano Ronaldo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Brugge really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Not the most accurate pass. Messi. And it's Gullit. And here's Bale. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Lahm. He's in a good position here. It's Bale! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Minute has been indicated.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Desai gets a foot in here, taken back almost at once. And he welcomes it in, and it's made its... And the finish! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Cruyff. That's a nicely weighted pass. Somewhat off target. Vieira does really well there. He is strong.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Rafael Varane. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Fernandes. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Ferdinand. And it's Ibrahimovic. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Cruyff. Cruyff. Good, strong midfield running here. Messi. Now the delivery. Towering header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. They get a throw in. Oh, nice touch. Another throw-in. Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Seedorf. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. There's the delivery. Vieira tries to clear. Bruges are looking to go forward now. Ferdinand does well to get it back.
Brugge really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal! The first significant strike. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Bruges have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Can he spark a counter here? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Messi. Messi going... And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He won't be happy with that one. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. Now there's... And Messi! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Now that's well seen too. Oh, super find. Big chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football.
Ibrahimovic! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Bruges have their lead. Vieira. And Fernandes. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ferdinand clears it away. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please take this opportunity.
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. That gets us going once more.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cucurella might just make this. Great ball if he can get there. And he's lost his man here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
And the shot! And that's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That is lovely. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot!
Substitution on the field.
It's their second
20,
corner of the game.
Ibrahimovic. number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 18,
Cleared away.
Suarez. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Hazard goes short. And it's Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. And a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Messi. Number 8, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 4, Bale.
Nicely weighted
Number
ball.
25,
He has found a way through.
Hazard.
And it's played into the middle. Lahm ventures forward. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pullet looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Lahm takes aim and crosses. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cucurella is always looking to play quality balls. He's a sharp little ball here. Ferdinand calmly anticipates.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pullet needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's turned away. Pullet! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Bullet simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
Bruges making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that. Brugge really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. That's destined for the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance, corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Cucurella. Coming on the field is number 5, Seedorf.
Rice with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Suarez is herring after that one. And it's Gullit. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! And he's following up. Rice! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Haaland, distributed tidily. Chance to deliver. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Hazard. Rice. And now the breakaway. He's through here. Desai. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. He's cut it out. It's a throw-in. And here's Seedorf. And here's Hazard. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Luis Suarez. Aims beyond the defence. Bellingham receives it in a good position. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Hazard voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for some... Yamal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly. He's a play-making goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. Oh, they can break here. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could go for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight.
He's rising! And that's a good finish. And they're back in front. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ernest is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's tidy. Seedorf gets in to thwart him. Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is, shoots! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Cruyff! It's in! And they get themselves in front! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had.
Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And here's Messi. Has a look up and delivers. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's delightful. And the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Tries a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Desai, a player who needs no introduction. Seedorf, that has not gone well. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Ernest, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bergomi does well not to be outdone there. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Lahm. Oh, it's come loose. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, what has happened? And another try! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Seedorf gives no quarter whatsoever. Vieira. Hernes. Yamal. And they can counter here. Vieira. Now that's well seen too. Seedorf. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. Yamal. And it's Ibrahimovic.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes
Messi.
added time.
Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, important interception. Thuram. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, a temporary halt to the action. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Looking to play him in. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. And it's Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Hernes under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Yamal. Number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Coming on the field, number 7, Messi.
Nicely aimed pass.
11, Erling
Yeah.
Haaland. Number 9,
That's an
Cristiano
imaginative
Ronaldo.
pass. Now this could be a chance. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Bruges have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi has the space to scheme. Haaland! Well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And oh, he's having a go! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a little off target. Rice. Oh, that was vital. Ronaldinho. And Azar. Looking for the run. Space for him to turn and look. Bale's cross. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Rice. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Seedorf.
Hazard goes short. It's anyone's ball now. And here's Cruyff. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Desai. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's beautifully weighted. Thuram clears it away. Again, the flag's up. Desai. Rafael Varane. And it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. He's picked his way through. No foul, says the referee. Varane spots it and intercepts. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen. He leaps for it! Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Oh, good ball. Might be danger here. Azar.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. And the through ball. Seedorf. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Seedorf. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And now the breakaway. Azar. Threads one in. It's Ronaldinho! Keeper gets just about enough of it. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And he can thump it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Just a quick reminder.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Bruges have gone with... And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the shot's on here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. So it is still 0-0. Fernandez gets the foot in and wins the ball. Thinks about the shot. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kompany spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Brugge clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Shot at goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge.
Oh, shooting chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Kompany proves too strong, too smart. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hoeneß providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Kompany clears it away. And it's Varane. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi. Vieira. It's Seedorf. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Added time.
And here's Mbappe. Lam. Cross to the back post. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Arsenal certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Looking for the run. Ernest. Can he spark a counter here? It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Messi. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Yamal chips it through. Great chance! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Yamal.
So changes afoot
Number
here,
8,
and from both sides.
Johan Cruyff.
Bruges
13,
have broken through.
Mbappe.
It's 1-0.
Number
Look,
20,
experienced voices need to be heard now,
Ibrahimovic.
along with
Coming
good
on the
purpose
field,
and urgency,
number
and they can
7,
get right back into
Messi.
this.
Number 25,
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Number 9,
Well, facing up to his
Cristiano
adversary,
Ronaldo.
this is a
Number
formidable
11,
matchup.
Erling
So, Jim, what are
Haaland.
you thinking?
Substitution
Well, there'll
in
be no
progress.
accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And Hullet! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Lahm. Hullet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's an imaginative pass. Good ball. Haaland! Goal! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Rice joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Bruges have their lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Desailly cuts out the pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, showing good feet. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's being urged to shoot.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Messi gets flagged offside. Rafael Varane. And it's Ronaldinho. Hullet. And here's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland.
There will be
Desailly.
3 minutes added time.
Can he get it through? Floated through. And he's in on goal. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Arsenal may have thrown this away at the death. Schmeichel must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his...
Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. Deep, deep into injury time. And that is about it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The end of the game.
Hello everybody, and
Reflections.
This is a quick reminder
Well,
to let
Peter,
you
this
know
was
that you'll be
probably
able to
more
catch today's
slugfest than
match
a
broadcast
game of
live
football,
on our
but I
Fox
actually
FM
found it very
station.
enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.